The time has come.
Nieky is a fighter that likes to fight his fight. He stays really tight defensively and looks for counter punches. He's got a very dangerous left hook and a left hook to the liver, but he's also very efficient with his strikes and his energy expenditure, which he tends to dominate in the champions rounds.
Welterweight title is on the line, and here's how the tail of the tape breaks down. The champion Holzken is 4 years older than Kongolo and will have a sizable 4-inch reach advantage. The Glory welterweight title is up for grabs.
It is time for your main event of the evening. 5 rounds for the Glory Welterweight Championship of the World between 2 of the top 5 in the division. And the champion putting the belt and his perfect Glory record on the line. This bout sanctioned by the International Sport Kickboxing Association. And at the bell, your referee is Paul Nichols. From inside the Forum Copenhagen to Glory fans tuned in worldwide, it's time for Glory! Let's meet the challenger. He is a 2-time Swiss and European champion who steps in with a 75% knockout ratio. His record, 61 wins with 6 losses, 45 of those wins by knockout. At 5 feet 10 inches tall, 1.78 meters, he weighed in at fight time in an even 169 pounds, 76.7 kilos. Fighting tonight out of Switzerland and ranked number 3 in the Glory World Rankings. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Yoann Kongolo. His opponent standing on my left and fighting out of the white corner, a 3-time Dutch, 3-time world champion. His professional record, 88 wins with 11 losses, 46 of those wins by knockout. His Glory record perfect, 10 fights, 10 wins. Standing 6 feet even, 1.83 meters. He weighed in at 169.5 pounds, 76.8 kilos. Fighting tonight out of the Netherlands. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the reigning and defending, undisputed Glory welterweight champion of the world, Nieky, the Natural Holzken. Once again, your referee is Paul Nichols.
Okay, guys, you understand the rules that you're fighting to, yeah? Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Title fight, I expect you to fight like a title fight. Any questions? Touch gloves. Break.
Maybe a little bit of a shocker that they did touch gloves, but they did it in a manner that you could tell these two do not like each other, Joseph.
No, they have something at the end of this fight that both of them want. Kongolo's very confident, and so is Nieky.
The Glory welterweight world title is on the line, scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. Yoann Kongolo in the black gloves and the champion Nieky Holzken in the white. Fight odds close with Holzken almost being a 4-to-1 favorite in this fight. For the latest, remember to visit our website, glorykickboxing.com. Low kick from Holzken.
Nieky seems to be kicking more this fight than he has in his past, which I think is a good strategy against someone like Kongolo, who likes to come forward with his boxing.
Kongolo very aggressive. Throw some stiff jabs, and you're right, Holzken continues to throw some kicks.
But Nieky's also using a little bit more distance and movement than he usually does. He usually shells up and comes forward. But maybe that's what he's working on with his boxing. You can't be a standing target when you want to be a, you know, a top-level boxer like that.
Well, both of these guys, Kongolo and Holzken, are professional boxers as well when they're not kickboxing. You can hear Big Mike from the corner of Kongolo yelling, double up the jab.
Yeah, you need to get inside on Holzken. If you're just throwing singles, he's just going to pick you apart on the outside. You need to double up that jab, get on the inside.
Big back kick from Holzken. Holzken, many believe, is one of the top pound-for-pound fighters in the sport. Been doing it a long time, 32 years old. This is his 100th professional bout. Under a minute to go in round one.
Nieky's just controlling the pace and the distance of this fight.
Isn't that what he always does?
That's what makes it really hard. He likes to stay really tight. He's very hard to hit.
Push kick from Holzken, back in Kongolo up. Kongolo comes in and ate a shot. Holzken rocked Kongolo as he came forward. Under 30 to go in round one.
Nieky's switching stances too.
That's right.
Curious to see what he's trying to set up from that southpaw.
Kongolo now pressing forward and eats a knee for his trouble. A little after the bell sounded from both Kongolo and Holzken, there's no love lost between these two. As we check out some of the highlights from that first round.
Nieky trying to use that counter left hook, but was able to find that right knee as Kongolo kept coming in. And then he followed a low kick, which would have been nice to see. He's doing a good job at keeping his range, keeping his distance, and picking his shots. Kongolo needs to just get inside. He can't respect Nieky too much, where he's going to just stay outside, because that's where Nieky's most dangerous.
Ready for round number two. The Glory Welterweight Championship is on the line. Champion Nieky Holzken and Yoann Kongolo. What a night it's been here for Glory 29 in Copenhagen. Ron Kruk and Joseph Valtellini ringside for the action. Follow us on Twitter at Glory_WS, at @RKruk, and at Bazooka Joe V.
You can see Kongolo's changing up his style a little bit now. He's starting to kind of bounce around a little bit, use angles, because you can't be that standing target that he was in the first round.
And again, Holzken continues with the kicks. He's working that front leg in the first round, and now he's going up top.
Nieky's going to attack that liver pretty soon. It's opening up. I can see it from down here.
The Swiss striker Kongolo delivers a combination. He's coming off a very impressive win over Karapetian at Glory 26, trying to build off that victory. It was interesting to hear his trainer, Mike Passonier from Mike's gym. He said he's going to just keep coming forward, Joseph, for all 5 rounds. Got to take some chances. He's got to get on the inside because of Holzken's height and reach advantage.
There's 2 strategies. You're either going to take the fight to Nieky, or you got to use your distance and angles.
Nasty spinning back fist just missed from Nieky Holzken.
Nieky's cutting down with that right hook, but I called it earlier. He's setting up that liver hook.
Holzken known for his brutal body shots. Destroys opponents with them, breaks them down, and then the money punch is the left hook to the liver.
Back to southpaw, keeps switching stances. It confuses the distance of Kongolo, which makes it really hard for him to gauge where Nieky is.
Now Kongolo throwing some strikes and kicks, but Holzken just keeps him off balance. Under 30 to go in round 2. And Holzken eats a solid shot, backing him up.
That's what Kongolo needs to do. Once he works his way inside, continue to follow up. Throw a second or third combination inside.
Yoann Kongolo maybe stole this second round. Good action in round number 2 as Big Mike in his trademark throwing the water on his fighters' faces as we check out the action.
Here you go. Kongolo's finally starting to put his hands together on the inside and put some combinations together. He slipped up a nice lead uppercut, straight left, continue to follow with his knees. I like that when he gets inside to keep throwing, mix in his big punches and low kicks.
Preparing for round number 3. Glory world title fights, of course, scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. 2 minutes, 2 rounds done. Joseph, how do you have this one scored?
It's really tough. First round goes to Nieky. Second round can go either way. I still think Nicky's doing more damage when he's landing. Kongolo may have put some more combinations together, but I don't think they're doing any damage.
Kongolo with a really fierce exchange there at the end of that round. I wonder if that stuck in the judge's mind and maybe he stole the round, but it was a close one to call. Kongolo, a multiple world champion in both Muay Thai and kickboxing, karate background as we check out the total strikes. More strikes thrown by Holzken, but Kongolo more accurate.
Kongolo is throwing some good hand kicks, low combinations. That's what he needs to do. But again, Nieky Holzken's going to go for that left liver hook.
The trademark body shot left hook, and that got through clean. Kongolo will not want to take a few more of those shots for sure. And Kongolo pressing forward.
That was a beautiful right uppercut, then Holzken followed right back. Good exchange.
Picking up the tempo here in the 3rd round.
I like the way Kongolo's using that jab. He needs to continue to use that jab to get in on the inside to unload those combinations.
Kongolo snuck a couple of straights through. Backed Holzken up as he continues to try to work the body. Kongolo looking light on his feet. High kick blocked, spinning back. Fist from Kongolo.
Nieky keeps landing that left knee. Kongolo, those are going to add up and wear him out a little bit. He needs to stay tight, keep his distance.
Furious pace here in round 3. Under a minute to go. Great action in the welterweight division. The Glory welterweight world title on the line. Kongolo sure throws some crisp punches.
That's the way to do it.
Oh, spinning back kick knocks Holzken down, but it was not counted a knockdown.
That was to the liver, but it still looked like a slip.
I'll have to see a replay because that knocked Holzken back. Let's see if he can survive. And he's
protecting that liver.
Pushing forward. Holzken in the corner. Another spinning back kick, fist from Kongolo. wasn't motivated before, he is now from Big Mike as we check out the highlights from round 3, all Kongolo.
It was well done for Kongolo, landing those straight punches through the guard of Nieky to get inside. He needs to keep getting inside and throwing those big hand combinations. Let's see the spinning back kick. That's very tough to call. It landed on the liver. That was very tough to call, in my opinion.
Well, isn't it if you get a kick to the liver and you fall down, it's a knockdown?
And the problem with Holzken there, he kind of looked like he pushed himself back to kind of make it seem like it was a push over a knockdown. That's a very tough call, but could have gone either way.
That's a huge call by referee Paul Nichols to say that was not a knockdown. Round number 4, Glory Welterweight World Championship fight. Yoann Kongolo and the champion Nieky Holzken. Can Kongolo pick up where he left off in that 3rd round?
He's doing a good job at it. He's coming in with some big power punches, but Nieky has been throwing that big right counter hook and counter left hook, so he needs to be careful and stay tight. His hands are a little low for my liking.
What momentum in this fight. Both fighters throwing shots in volume. Kongolo will want to keep the pressure on here.
Nieky's going to try to stay in the pocket now, try to use his counters, because he doesn't want to back up, because that's where Kongolo was hitting him when he was backing up.
Holzken's thrown 95 punches, but only landed with 20%, while Kongolo much more accurate. He's landed 42% of his shots.
I'd like to see Kongolo double up that jab, though, like Big Mike was calling earlier in the fight. It's a good entrance, but stay technical. Stop spinning too much, because that's where Nieky gets dangerous.
Got to be careful, although Kongolo did experience a nice shot there in that 3rd round. That was not called a knockdown. Oh, Kongolo slips there on the Glory mat. Nice sign of respect by Holzken to give him a minute.
Holzken keeps attacking the inside leg, which kind of adds up. That's what he was doing to Myrtle in the last fight, and it added up in those final rounds.
Of course, Myrtle Grunhart is a teammate of Yoann Kongolo. I'm sure he gave him some advice coming into this fight.
That left uppercut of Kongolo is doing really well. Whether he mixes that as an uppercut or a jab, he needs to continue with it.
Combination followed by low kicks from Holzken as we have 1 minute to go in round 4. Another spinning back fist from Kongolo, but blocked by Holzken.
Kongolo's conditioning looks really good, too.
That was a dangerous knee from Holzken.
Nieky has these weird knees where they don't come with much power, but they're pretty accurate, and that's what caused the cut on the eye of Raymond Daniels. He's cut Kareem Gaji with it.
Oh,
it's that left uppercut
from Kongolo.
He needs to keep that low kick going, too. You can see the left leg of Nieky pretty red right now.
Left hook in a high kick from Holzken landed. As round number 4 comes to an end. What action?
Very well. Good done.
Last round, man. Last round. Don't waste it, please. Don't waste it. Yeah, all the time.
Yes, also please come down with the team. And I think so much.
Both fighters preparing for this 5th and final round. There's a Myrtle Grunhart, the teammate of Yoann Kongolo, representing Mike's gym. Kongolo 1 round to steal the belt from the champion. Holzken's 10-fight winning streak is on the line. Fifth and final round. The welterweight world title is on the line. And here they come.
I think whoever wins this round is going to win this fight. But Nieky keeps throwing that counter left hook. Kongolo's landing that left uppercut. Let's see who wins this round and wins this fight.
What a furious exchange. This has been worth every penny. The fans here in Denmark going nuts.
What a good pace. Both of these guys have been throwing from all 5 rounds. What a crazy pace. Kongolo felt he had the advantage in the conditioning. So let's see if he has it. He's got 2 minutes to put something really good together here.
4 years younger than Holzken, but the champion always shows up in great shape.
Kongolo needs to keep his hands tight. That counter left hook in Nieky is very dangerous.
The drums are beating here in Copenhagen. Under 2 to go.
There's that left hook setup. He's going to touch the head and then rip the body.
Holzken nearly took off the head of Kongolo with that high kick. Kongolo shook it off. Comes back with his back kick. Flying knee blocked by Kongolo.
Nieky's stealing this round. Kongolo needs to pick it up, but those knees from Nieky are hurting. Those liver punches are hurting. Those counter left hooks are starting to add up. Kongolo needs to find it deep inside of him to really put something together for this last round. He's got 1 minute to do it.
1 minute to go. Holzken looking for his second straight title defense. The challenger, Kongolo, looking to steal the belt from the champion.
He definitely died down this round, Kongolo. Nieky just keeps coming forward, keeps attacking. Kongolo doesn't have an answer right now.
30 seconds to go. Kongolo said that if he was going to win this, he couldn't let it go to the judges' scorecards. He needed to knock out the champion. With 20 to go, can he do it?
Fight.
10 to go in this welterweight championship fight.
It's your birthday. Let's celebrate the Dutch way.
Our northern lights, nature's wonder. What do you have in Holland, hmm?
Parship.nl. Vind de liefde van je leven.
Ik ben je al de hele ochtend aan het observeren. En ik ben hier om je nou eens eindelijk te vertellen wat voor een topvet jij bent. En deze, die neem ik mee. Om te oefenen, zodat ik ooit net zo goed word als jij. Jij maakt promotie. En trouwens, jij hebt echt prachtige ogen.
Hoor alleen nog wat jij wil horen. Met Deezer heb je alle muziek altijd en overal bij je. Klinkt goed, toch? Download de Deezer-app en luister gratis naar je favoriete nummers. Deezer, hoor wat jij wil horen.
Did he do enough to steal the belt away? We will find out. Of course, the fans of the champion Nieky Holzken out in full force, supporting a man who has been a great champion here in the Glory promotion. welterweight world championship fight between Nieky Holzken and Yoann Kongolo is in the books, and what a performance put on by both these fighters, Joseph.
Both of these guys were sitting there throwing some big shots. Nieky Holzken was doing really good with his counter left hook. Kongolo was getting inside with that left uppercut and following with his combinations, which made him win rounds 3 and 4 decisively in my books. But then again, controversial knockdown there. But Nieky Holzken, as the rounds went on, he continued to get better. And then in round 5, you really saw him pick it up. He was picking his shots. Kongolo really didn't have an answer. And that was the answer of the fight.
Really, as you look at the final strike stats, very even fight with both kicks and punches. Kongolo landing more of his punches, more accurate. And the knees were all with the champion, Nieky Holzken. Well, the judge's decision is in. Did Nieky Holzken do enough to maintain his welterweight title? Let's find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 championship rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard, and they score this bout 49-46, 49-46, and 48-47, a unanimous decision for your winner. And still, glory welterweight champion of the world, Nieky Holzken.
Nieky Holzken successfully
Demers and John Franklin are joined by our chairman, Pierre Anderon. And here to deliver the belt, WBA Intercontinental Boxing Champion, Denmark's own Patrick Nielsen.
Second straight title defense in his 11th in a row. Victory for the champion, Nieky Holzken. He's standing by with Joseph Valtellini.
Nieky, congratulations on defending your title. Give us your thoughts